All right, thanks for being here. Welcome to the global presence on this webinar. It's amazing how many people are chiming in. We got almost close to 200 people here on. That's amazing. My name is Kelly Vincent. This is Tina Malsom. We're coming to you live from Scottsdale, Arizona, and we're so excited to be here. We're glad you came. Whoever invited you was probably extremely excited, jumping up and down, trying to tell you about these new drops and what they can do for you. And you're just sit back, relax. We're going to tell you all about it, and we'll be sure and answer any questions that you have at the end.
So we are so excited to have found this company about, 8 weeks ago now. We started researching this company, and what's cool is that it's not brand new, but it is new to the United States. It's already running smoothly and very successful, shipping to 30 countries already. But we get to represent this company in the United States as co-master reps. We couldn't be more excited. And I think after watching this PowerPoint, you're going to see where all of the buzz is coming from. So have you ever been to the beach or a waterfall, or just sitting out in the sun, or you take a deep breath of air, or you're walking across a fresh cut lawn, or playing in the leaves, or on a hike, or all these places in nature that just make you feel better? And everybody says that something's in the air, right? I feel something in the air. Well, it's not just something in the air. It's actually a scientific process that happens in the air, known as negative ions. So as the lightning hits the earth, it creates a charge of negative ions that goes down into the soil, which then fertilizes our plants. And there's a company called APL GO that has found a way to extract the DNA from the plant and infuse it into an anion, or a negative ion, which creates an instant gratification nutrition product. So people keep saying, well, what exactly is this DNA drop? Is it candy? Is it a lozenge? Is it nutrition? Well, it's all of the above, actually. Every single anion drop has the ability for mood balancing. It's an energy enhancer. It will prevent oxidation in your body and improve cellular metabolism. It can enhance your immune system functions. It can balance your nervous system, improve digestion. And these are all scientifically proved in several scientific documents and books about negative ion technology. It uses a mucosal delivery system, which means it's a little lozenge. You put it in your mouth, and it will go right into your bloodstream. It accelerated healing and improves intercellular communication. So, I mean, look at this. It is a natural ingredient, natural ingredients packed with the negative ion energy, phytonutrients, micronutrients, antioxidants, and free radical neutralizers. And I know you've probably heard this word a lot, free radicals. Well, living in the environments we live in, our phone, the microwave, the stress, the air that we breathe, the processed food, everything that we do on a daily basis seems to create free radicals in your body that create damage. Well, the only way to neutralize these free radicals is with antioxidants. I'm sure you've seen out there antioxidant supplements, antioxidant water. There's all kinds of things for antioxidants. But if you could pull the antioxidants from the DNA of the plant, how much more potent is that going to be? And that's exactly what this company has found a way to do with its Accumulate SA technology. It's quick, it's convenient. The drops are delicious. They don't taste like cough medicine. They taste like lifesavers. They're attractive. They're safe. They're safe for children. They're unique. It's one of the only products on the market that I've ever been involved in, nutrition, where people run out in the middle of the month. Like in my previous companies, nobody ever said I ran out of my supplements that I got to choke down every day. But everybody called me this company and said, oh my gosh, I'm taking them. My family, my neighbors, everyone who walks in our house has them, and I'm running out, which is a great thing when you're in a nutrition company.
It's literally the next best thing from packing every kind of vitamin, nutrient, or mineral into a donut. Since we can't do that, this is the next best thing. It really is amazing. Just when you thought maintaining your health couldn't get tastier or easier to do, you know, here comes APL GO with these amazing drops that give you instant gratification nutrition is what we like to call it.
So although the list of benefits I gave you is for all of our drops, all of the drops have those benefits, but we do have 15 different varieties for a little more precision nutrition, because each box that you see here has a different benefit on top of the benefits I already read to you. And we are going to go over just a few of those drops. So take some notes. If these look like the ones that you're going to want to take, you might want to write them down. So what it really comes down to is this or this. If you were given the option of one or the other, given the same nutritional value, which one would you pick? I mean, I think clearly it's like offering people an apple or a donut. You know you should say the apple, but you always want the donut, right? And that's exactly what we've got here. So we have a daily collection that includes GROW, which is for natural immunity. It's also great for hair and nail growth and vision health. We've got GTS for strength and stamina. We've got NRM. That's the one that gives me the most energy first thing in the morning. We have Power for Men and Power for Women. All I can say about the Power for Men is you're gonna have to ask a man about that. I'm too embarrassed to talk about it on a live Zoom. But the Power for Women, I will say this. What's cool about that, it gives me energy during the day, but it also feels like it's balancing something. Like I just hit 50, my hormones, you know, tend to be all over the place sometimes. And I feel like that product gives me the most even keel sense of balance. We have a product called Relax for mental calmness and relaxation. We have a product called Slide, which is for joint pains. This is the one that I actually hear the most testimonies about. And something called STP, which I now carry in my purse for headaches. The minute I feel a headache coming on, I pop one of these drops in my mouth for an instant quick ease, right? Pain stop. They are FDA registered. They are kosher, which is actually beyond organic, no gluten, they're no dairy, they're non-GMO, and all natural flavors. People ask, how many calories are there? They're between 6 and 9 calories each. Do they have sugar? Yes, but it's natural sugar, and it comes from beetroot and molasses. We also have a Premier collection. These ones have a little more ingredients per product, and they do a little bit more. Alt is for easy breathing. In fact, on the webinar we just had, there was a gentleman who had posted, thank goodness for Alt, because in this allergy season, he's breathing much better. HPR is a gentle detox. Heart, for your, kind of obvious on that one, right? That's for your heart. Ice is for digestion, another one that we get a lot of testimonies on. And MLS, which is for a full body gut health. Our Premier Plus collection has 2 products in it. The first is called BTY, Beauty from the Inside Out, and Brain for focus, concentration, cognitive, mental clarity. So let's go over a couple of these. I'm gonna ask Kelly to talk about this one. This is our most famous product so far.
All right, so I love this product. You know, like many people out there, I have a hard time shutting off my brain. Plus I have tinnitus in my ears, so loud ringing, if you might have that too, where I have to watch TV and I have to even watch a program I've seen a million times just so I know the ending. It'll help me fall asleep and I don't get energized in trying to finish it. And, you know, I've tried everything from prescriptions, you know, to taking Benadryl, to taking all kinds of things that you shouldn't just to go to sleep. And this works perfect for me. I've never had something where you instantly get results. And I take just one about 15 minutes before I think I want to fall asleep. And it is instant. I start yawning. I start, you know, really winding down immediately. And I just am so astonished of how effective this is so quickly.
Okay, let's tell the real story of what happened. So we were on our first training for this company about, what, a month ago now. And we hadn't even tried all the drops yet. So we were on our first training, we were popping all the drops. Kelly popped one of the Relax ones and actually started to fall asleep on the webinar in front of everybody. He was like, his eyes started dozing, which at 7 o'clock at night, he hardly can fall asleep at 2 in the morning. So we knew that one was gonna be a winner. So I love this one, your brain. This is the one I take when I sit at my computer and I know I'm going to be there for a couple of hours. We actually have some kids in our house. Well, they're not kids. They're teenagers and beyond. You know, to the mom, they're always kids. But they have this online school now, and they've got to sit in front of the computer for sometimes 4 and 5 hours at a time. And this is the great product for that. Look at these amazing ingredients. There's actually a lot of studies on some of these ingredients. If you go to PubMed.org, you can actually look up several of these ingredients and find some amazing things for focus, concentration, cognitive function, mental performance, and alertness.
I've literally watched our daughter Savannah stop drinking coffee, and instead she pops one of these. It's amazing.
So Slide is a great product, especially before you go to workout. This is the one that deals with your healthy inflammatory response. So bone health, joint pains, overexertion, physical uncomfort. This is a great one. I know a lot of personal trainers who are now taking this product. This actually comes as part of our sample pack because it's one of the ones that people say they feel the fastest. And look at these amazing ingredients in here.
No, that's the first one I take when I wake up. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm like, feel like I'm, you know, can't even stand on my feet. Everything's popping, knees are popping, feet hurt. So that's the first thing I take in the morning just to start the day with.
Well, I love this one. Clearly, what woman isn't going to want to take a product every day with, look at these incredible ingredients for immune response, cellular renewal in your skin. You know, your body's defense is against that free radical damage that happens as we age. What about the texture around your skin, around your eyes, brightness, and maintaining elasticity? I would not go a day without taking this product.
This one is amazing. You know, Tina is a master chef when it comes to heating up food. And she's like really good at heating up that lasagna. And just the other night, I had that and just the tomatoey acidity in that sauce, whatever it was. This put out the fire instantly. I popped one of those. I felt like a little heartburn. Instantly, it went away. I had zero complications afterwards. But I take this daily too, you know, right before I eat anything, because I already have digestive issues. And so this is something that I could take. It helps me out, but it also, I learned, I don't know if it's for anybody else, but I learned, man, it like puts the fire out on heartburn instantly.
And that was just, you know, what, 5? This is number 6 of 15 different products. Now, do you have to take them every single day? No. Most people start with one of our packs, one of our kits that has at least one of every box, and then samples them and tries them until they pick the 5 or 6 or 4 that they really fall in love with, which is what we've done. We each have 4 that are like, don't go the day without. And then there's a couple additional that we'll do based on the day. I'm not going to take a Slide if I'm not going to work out, or, you know, I don't take the Relax unless I'm really having trouble sleeping, which is rare. So the best thing you can do is pick a few of your favorites, try them all, and then stick to the ones you love, and you'll have plenty to share. So this one, I think I haven't actually found one single person who doesn't have this in their daily routine. It's called GROW, Immune System Response. And in this weird, strange time that we live in, isn't a good immune system, a healthy immune system, like the #1 thing people are looking for? And you take a product that boosts your immune system, gives great hair and nail strength and vitality, helps your vision, metabolic balance, and a mood stabilizer for overall well-being. Isn't that exactly what everybody on the planet needs right now?
Yeah, this, all the drops that you're seeing is literally taking what people want and need and putting it into this little candy that is so easy to do. You know, we all need to exercise. We all need to eat right. You know, I'm sure that nobody is an expert at that on here. I'm definitely not, because we would rather have barbecue over broccoli. You know, really, if you have the choice, you know, you want barbecue and you need broccoli, but man, what if you could have a little bit of both and it tastes amazing, and you can have it on the go? You don't need water, you don't need food, you don't need anything. You could just suck on it. It goes right into your blood system, and it's an immediate response. That's what's so great about it. Sorry, I skipped that slide.
No, that's okay. They can read. right? We'll talk, it's what you say in between the slides that matters. So our products are the real deal. You know how hard it is and how expensive it is to get FDA registration here in the United States? That's amazing that we have 6 of them. But you know what? That just goes to the legitimacy and the quality of this product. So of course, a lot of you got to meet Sergey on our webinar this afternoon. We got to meet Sergey and have a couple of dinners with him. He's just like no one I've ever met before. His passion for this company, 8 years later after he started it, I can't imagine was ever better than what it is right now. He's so excited to be here in the United States with his wife, Olga. They have 2 children that were born here, one that was born in Russia. And he's so excited to launch this team that every couple of days I'll get a text and it just says, is everything okay? I haven't heard from you in 2 days. Are you guys doing good? Is your team happy? Like, I mean, really, he's the founder of a company who's got 70,000 members, less than 700 here in the United States. And he takes the time out of his day to make sure our team is happy with the text. He's incredible, and what an amazing company he's put together. And you know, you guys heard Kari a little bit ago, and what he was saying is that there is nothing on our list because things are different. A European company versus a US company, and we've probably given him over 180 things now on the to-do list on different words, different phrases, different things that we say here in the US, and he just checks them off one by one. Every day it seems like he's adding and changing the things we've asked for. So wonderful, wonderful founders.
Yes, very concerned and tuned in with the well-being of the people who are building the company. And that makes a lot of difference when you feel appreciated and, you know, the owners go out of their way to ensure that they're doing everything they can on their end to make it easier for us. It means a lot to a lot of people. It's been missing for a long time for most people. So, you know, it's no wonder people are just seeing this and just amazed at what happening's over here.
Well, if you're interested in being a customer, I hope that some of the details we've given you on some of the products piqued your interest enough to want to try them. And you can get back to the person that shared this with you, and they can share you the details on how to become a customer here and get a 10% off price on all of the retail products. You saw some of the prices. They range from $50 to $100 in price on those packages that you saw. If you'd like to get a little bit of a better discount as a Prime customer, it's like Costco. You pay a membership once a year, it's $25, and then you get a 20 to 50% discount on all your products. So talk to the person that invited you to this webinar, and they can share a little bit more about how you can get some samples and get some order placed so you can try some of our products.
And you don't have to wait. You could do that as soon as this webinar is over. You could start messaging them right now to help you get set up, and I'm sure they'll be happy to assist you in getting you started. So, you know, you can become a customer. You know, it's free to sign up. You know, there's a $25 minimum order, or you become an associate, which is again $25 membership for the year. You agree to the terms and conditions, and it's very simple to become an associate with APL GO. This is a huge family that we're creating here in the US and Canada and other countries coming, and you got 6 different kits that you could start with, and we're going to be very specific on some of those, but it starts at $100 plus the $25 annual membership fee, all the way up to $3,000, and there's going to be a few times you'll see a diamond. We'll explain to you what that's about.
So yes, the starter kits are amazing. And at the end of the presentation, we'll show you a document that shows all the different kits, what's in them. The reason you would want to come in on one of the packs is because you actually get a little bit more product for your money than if you were to go and choose the individual products separately. But all of these packs have multiple to choose from and multiple different products. Guarantee we can find you a pack that has all the products in it you're wanting to try.
All right, so why would a company use network marketing? You know, it's real simple. It's word of mouth. Word of mouth advertising far exceeds any other kind of advertising that is very costly to do on the planet. And, you know, Sergey is one of those people that really wants to empower people and families. He's really all about the family unit and people doing well. And of course, when we're able to share this with people out there in the world, we get to make that income that they would otherwise spend on, you know, millions and millions of dollars worth of ads on radio and TV that really aren't that effective as somebody sharing something that they really liked and having somebody come take a look at it for themselves, and then it gets shared again. And really that kind of advertising has always been the best kind of advertising for any kind of business.
So, you know, we think about this like our online franchise that we own, right? And you have this opportunity to have your own online franchise within this business. And what that means is the shipping is done for you, the billing is done for you, the product packages are already put together, the system is in place, everything is running smoothly, and you just get to slide right in and start referring this product and making money. And like we call it instant gratification nutrition, this is also instant gratification income.
All right, so this is definitely in our opinion, the right company. And here's why. It's not a startup. It's been around over 8 years successfully. They've gone up in revenue every single year since the year they started, 2011. And, you know, it's definitely, Sergey's put together the right people that have instant response for the most part of the needs of the associates and the customers. And the timing couldn't be better because we're literally just opened up in the United States August 1st. That's pretty amazing. And it's moving, and it's moving quickly. So, you know, it's up to you today to make a decision to, you know, maybe be part of that first mover's advantage on the hundreds of thousands of people that are going to come on board over this next year, and in Canada, Mexico, Australia, and other countries that they're going to introduce this to in the following months and year.
So we get paid 11 different ways. We're not going to go over all of the 11 ways. In fact, we've been paid already about 6 of them. We still can't figure out how we're getting paid. They just kind of keep putting money in the back office, and we just keep saying thank you very much. But we're going to go through some of the ways that we get paid, some of the exciting ways that we have found that people are really starting to make just like mind-blowing amounts of income already in the first few weeks we've been here. So again, the Go Kits, the titles are Promoter, Associate, Builder, Leader, VIP, and Diamond. You saw those Go Kits earlier. And when you enroll people into your business with one of these kits, you're going to make anywhere from 10% to 20% of their initial order.
And that's it. No matter what package that you start at, you're going to make that percentage on the first initial order. And this one, I'm going to just make this real simple. This is the group bonus. It's called a ninery. A lot of people, I'll just say there's a left and a right. That's pretty simple because most people have a left hand, a right hand, and that's easy. You're building a left team and a right team. And you get paid on the smaller of those two teams when you start building your team. The difference between this and anything else you've ever seen is you can add up to or have up to 9 teams. And how that works is the minute one of those teams maxes out at $10,000 in income for you per week, then you could open up another team and do that all the way up to 9 teams for a total of $360,000 per month. I know it's a cap, but $10,000 per week per leg. And again, this is the combined efforts of you and your team.
So here's the interesting thing about this particular pay is that most companies you join and they start you off at the very smallest percentage possible because they know you're going to do the most amount of work in your first 90 days. So in some of these companies, it takes you 3 months, 6 months, a year to hit your first rank, your second rank, your third rank in the company. And by the time you hit the top, which is like the diamond level, you've been in it 3 to 5 years. You've already done the most amount of work you're going to do, right? You've already launched your business, taken off. And I'm talking about your personal work. And now they get to pay you the higher percentages 3 years in when all the massive work's been done. And that's how companies make money, right? Well, Sergey flipped the script on this a little bit because he decided, what if we gave people the opportunity to create the highest percentages paid from the beginning, from day one? And that's exactly what you can do here. If you join the company as a VIP or a diamond, which is the 1,800 pack or the $3,000 pack, you can earn 30% of this Ninery group bonus from the day you start, which is amazing. And yes, you can work up to that as well. People ask that all the time. Can I up my status as I grow in the company? Yes, you have 90 days to do that. But here's what I'm going to ask you. If you're going to get in this company and get to work, and for the month of September, you're going to start growing your business, do you want to make 10% on your efforts or 30? Because it's the same amount of work you're doing. It's just 3 times the amount of income.
Yeah, so that diamond means a lot, and that's something that you get to choose, and so, but it also means a lot because you're automatically, and this has to do with rank, and this is check matching, right? So you're automatically a managing director when you come in that $3,000 pack, which puts you 5 ranks up in the company automatically. Actually, it's 6 ranks. 6 ranks up automatically, which lets you capture more percentages of income on your personal team members that you brought on board. So it's a difference between, 20% on one level and 20, 10, 5, 5, and 5 on 5 different levels. Right from day one, you're able to do this.
So these are the monthly qualifications. As you move up in your growth in the company, they will add on a little bit more of an auto ship, your monthly volume that you're required to purchase. But in the beginning, it is 40. That is it. That's not a $300 qualifier. It's a 40 PV, which is about $50. That's 2 boxes of product, is the only monthly purchase you need to make here.
Somebody messaged me and asked me if anybody has maxed out a team leg so far, and that's happened, what, 4 times already?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I think it's almost 4 people have maxed out a team leg in that weekly pay already since we started August 1st. So this is the unilevel bonus. This is basically your security bonus that you get on the back end of the pay schedule. So everything we've talked about up to this point has allowed you to make money weekly, and this happens to be monthly. And this actually happens to be paid weekly. Sorry, this is still weekly, but this has to do with your entire team. And this is what I love about this too. When Tina was talking about Sergi flipped the script, he did the same thing here. And if you take a look, even as an associate, you're going to do you're going to have a very few people when you first get started, and then they're going to talk to more people, and then it gets bigger. On your level 6, you're going to have the most amount of people because the people that you talk to more people, and then it gets bigger like that, right? Well, as you can see, it starts at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10%, and he put 10% down there to collect when you have the most amount of people that you're getting paid on. I've never seen that done before in the industry. But of course, if you're a diamond, you get 10% on all levels from the minute you hit that pay status as diamond. You get 10% on all 6 levels. And so this is the infinity bonus. This is what happens after the 6th level, where it keeps getting even bigger and bigger and bigger. And this pertains to your rank. And at national director all the way up to premier director, you're going to make an additional 1% to 2.5% on all those people that come after level 6, and this from 7 to infinity. So you never stop getting paid on all those, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, and all that volume you get paid on all the way up to 2.5%, which is extremely generous. I've always heard just 1%, as a share that you can earn, but 2.5% is amazing that you can get on up until infinity.
I've actually never seen a unilevel that says the word infinity on it, ever, because usually there is a cap, even if it seems ridiculous, like 8 levels of this on top of 8 levels of that. They still put a number there because the company still wants to cap you at some certain time in the compensation plan. So just the fact that it says infinity here, it blows me away.
I love comparing this comp plan to any other comp plan because this is the most generous comp plan, and it's designed for anybody to come here and see instant success or income based upon their efforts. And it's amazing that you get to decide that right from the get-go, you could be at the top paying status and make the most amount of money instead of waiting until you crawl your way through the ranks. And these are, 3 more different bonuses that you can achieve. We won't spend a whole lot of time with them, but it's just, the cherry on top. When you move up in rank, you get additional bonuses each and every month for doing those activities to keep helping your team and gain that new rank.
And on retail sales, they give you a 30%. People always say, what about customers? What about retail? You're going to get 30% of all your retail sales. On top of that, as if that weren't enough, they take the remaining 70% and they convert it into volume that will help you earn bonuses, and it will help you with your personal volume, or you can use it as a status upgrade. So again, like Kelly said, incredibly generous. Not to mention,
I know, just when you thought it doesn't get better,
the trips,
the
cash bonuses,
the watches,
the rings.
I mean, I sat and watched Sergey get just giddy about, the ginormous 150 diamond rings he wants to give out, and was, asked me to put one on, and I was barely took me to the floor. It was so big and heavy, but just fun things that he likes to do and enjoys doing to really show people how much he appreciates their efforts, and he really wants people to get rewarded and feel appreciated.
Including like the coolest convention themed event parties I've ever seen in my life. I can't wait to attend one. I don't know what I'm more excited about, the Moulin Rouge party or the pirate party, I gotta say. I can't wait to go. He just knows how to have fun. He knows that some people in this industry, the conventions that they go to, that is their vacation from their job. For some people, that's their yearly vacation, right? So he's going to make it fun for everybody. There's training. He's a worldwide known magician himself. And not to mention, he loves to travel. So we're only going to play you a very short section of the travel that Sergey likes to go on and bring his team with him.
We reach new heights and surf mid-ocean. We're into living on the edge and staying in the world's most luxurious hotels. We discover marine life and travel in private jets. We enjoy national cuisines and feast in castles. We have something special to share with our friends, kids, and grandchildren because we have traveled half the globe during these 5 years. We are APL partners, and you can join us at any moment.
So we didn't get to the part where they went to Cleopatra's pools. That's my favorite. That's on the new bucket list.
The problem with that video is it just goes on and on and on and on because they've been on so many reward trips. It goes forever. I mean, it could probably be at least a 30-minute.
It's a good 5-minute video, yeah.
Presentation with all the different parties, theme parties, events, vacations, everything he's done. It's a lot, which says a lot that he really wants to reward people.
And there's a dozen people on this call with you guys right now that have already, in their first 4 weeks in the company, already earned their first promotional vacation. We're all going somewhere on a cruise. We don't know where yet. It was supposed to be to Panama in November. They had to delay it a little bit, but we're all going together somewhere. Awesome. Which is exciting for people to, in their first month, to create a travel opportunity for them and their family. So on top of the events and the travel, the main opportunity we have here to just be in the beginning of a movement that is going to be so enormous. But we've got systems in place. You've met the manager now, right? The management, which is incredible. The product is just hard to believe it's healthy because it's so amazing and delicious, and people want it versus need it. They need it and they don't even realize it because they want it, which isn't that a great company to promote? But you can see here that there's a beauty product. It has launched in not in the US, but in Eastern Europe. It is not coming here yet. We have a couple of months left, but I have heard through the grapevine, it's unbelievable and actually won some kind of award in Europe for amazing skincare. So the next thing would be to choose your Go Kit. Which Go Kit works for you and your family that has products in it that you want to try and that you would consider sharing with other people. So the person that invited you to this webinar can walk you through this, help you get started. You can even take a picture of this screen if you'd like to, so you have it all in one easy to read place for you. And you can see down here at the bottom right, we'll make that a little bigger, that we have sample packs. They are awesome. And they're working so well for marketing. They're so well put together. They have 3 drops in them. They have ice for digestion, relax for sleeping and calm, anxiety and calmness. And they have slide for the joint pain of physical overexertion. So 3 different drops that you can give somebody to sample. Each sample kit is $5. It comes in a cool envelope that has science attached. It has testimonies. We do have an app coming out. It's not quite ready yet. You can look it up at the Apple store, except I believe it's still all in Russian, which doesn't do us any good at this point, but not to worry. There are apps coming out that we will be able to utilize for trainings and for prospecting. And of course, we have Facebook groups that you can be a part of too, where you can read testimonies, stay in touch with all the business goings on, stay up to date with all these webinars and when we're all getting together as a team to do trainings. So if you're ready to start building your rewards today and you're ready to join the fastest growing team in the company right now, please get back to the person that shared this with you. I know they would love to walk you through the sign up process and get you started today. And we look forward to working with you, and we will see you guys on the next one.